Hey everybody, Shay here. We are back. Took a little bit of a break. Let's get into this and see what's going on with the chaos. Mayuri? Mayuri? Are we going to go back to it? Is that why they brought up the past so much? Like we're going to go back to the when she was younger? Mayuri doesn't answer. Oh, this might be... Oh. Is he dreaming again before he wakes up in a different world line? We didn't get a world line thing. Mayuri is standing in front of a grave gazing at the sky. Yeah, we are going back. Grave belongs to her grandmother, who died when Mayuri was 11 years old. That's why they gave us that context. Because they're going to bring it back. See, nothing's throwaway in this game. It's all going to matter. Wow. At the wake, I expected Mayuri to break down and cry. She didn't. Instead, she spent the whole time gazing vacantly at her grandmother's memorial portrait. 6 months went by. Middle school. This is them growing up together, yeah? Wow. Going over the cemetery, standing there. Is that why she looks up in the sky? Looking for stars? We're in a bit of a loop or mental loop here. And call her name, Mayuri. But no matter how many times I'd call her, Mayuri wouldn't reply. The only sound is in the lonely cemetery was the echo of my voice calling her name. We can have a rule of threes here. It was raining that day. Blue umbrella. Okay, we switched it up. After a while, the rain stopped. Okay. This is where she starts the star thing, maybe. So very slowly she stretched her hand out to the sky. There we go, bringing this all back around. Oh, look at that, she lifted up her toes. Oh my god. In retrospect, my fears were just a childish fantasy, but at the time, I truly believed that Mayuri might vanish. Okay. Wait. I won't let you go. I won't let anyone take you away. I realize how embarrassing the words coming from my own mouth were. You're my hostage now, my guinea pig. It was the first excuse that came to mind. Before her grandmother died, Mayuri and I were fans of a popular TV series about costumed heroes battling evil. I particularly admire the villain, a mad scientist. I even got pretty good at mimicking his lines. Now I was doing it to hide my embarrassment. I could feel my face growing red, but I kept up the mad scientist act all the time. If nothing else, it was better than admitting my insecurities. Oh my god. Oh, as I said this, I realized that Mayuri was shaking. Jeez. Okay. Jeez. Phoo-wee. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is about to get crazy. Like narratively, this is gonna get entangled like crazy, or it's gonna start to in an attempt to unentangle. Disentangle? The hell is the word for the opposite of a tangle? Anyways, moving on. The right arm. Oh my god. No. I feel a shiver of pleasure beneath the pain, and a terrible itching like my body is on fire. Jesus. Oh my god. I want to crack open my skull and tear out my brain. I want to scrape out my soft gray matter with my fingers and eat it. Well, that's kind of disgusting. That's a weird way to describe that. Is the data's going in different packets or what? The assault on my brain is driving me crazy. Who am I? What's wrong with you? Oh my god. This is going to be crazy. To link up. Suddenly, the shattered pieces of the world reform. I slowly come back to my senses. I'm in the lab, standing in front of his phone wave named subject to change with my cell phone to my ear. No, not the phone wave named subject to change. Since headgear is attached to it, it's the time leap machine. It's hard to breathe. Give me oxygen. I hear a low wheezing groan and realize that it's coming from my own throat. Oh my god, I close my mouth to get breath. I wonder if this is going to put us into a scene where he's like we're going to connect a different part of the past experience. Like whenever he talked about his arm, I wonder if like every moment like that was him actually mind tripping. That'd be crazy too if they pulled that off. That it's actually relevant, you know? As if my nerves aren't communicating properly with my extremities. There is no disconnect this time. This is my body. Are you listening? A familiar voice. Here we go. It turns slowly. And she stares at me perplexed. Are you sick? I'm trying to remember. I answered my bewilderment several times. For the... What? Humans are temporal beings. Jeez. Okay, so he does... Oh my god. Oh my god. My god. But he just said the time machine, the time leap machine was in place. So this isn't before it's not shopping to get the pieces for the time leap machine, right? What am I standing around for? Where am I? Huh? Jeez. Jeez. Time is it now? What month? What day? Oh no, we don't have the thing up here, huh? Hey, that hurts. Calm down. How can I be calm? Shopping? You said we're going shopping? Look at it. Where's the data, man? 13th. Game on, man. But the side mirror broken. Yeah, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. The pain of the bullets tearing through my arm. That was crazy, man. All those pieces coming together. I touched my arm, no bullet holes, no pain. Was it all a dream? I don't know. I've never time leaped before. I can only hope that it was a dream. A future like that is too much to bear. I recall Mary's last moments, and my eyes fill with tears. I force a tide of emotion back. Where's Mayuri? I look around the lab. Grisu and Daru are here, but I can't find Mayuri. She just left saying she was going to Lukashi's place. Weren't you listening? Why am I stuck right now? What'd I do? There we go. What do I believe? Was it a dream or was it real? Did I miss a time thing? I don't think I saw a time code thing, man. Like a world line change. Maybe that's the thing when you do a mind, when you do this kind of travel, you stay in the same world line. Like you're actually time traveling in the same world line. Or you are, but you're creating another fracture. Or you're leaving one behind. I don't remember. I think you're creating a new one, but we don't get the number. Because you'd be creating, it'd be creating a fracture. Or a split. Many world split. It's hard to know the truth, man. Kurisu goes shopping alone. I stay in the lab with Dairo waiting for Mayuri to return. Hey, yo! Nothing happened. Everything's fine. Everything's good. Time to go somewhere else. Yeah, but they're watching. It's not like they would know where they are. They're kind of getting watched, right? So that's the whole point of the text messages. Who would it come from whom? Would it come from Weka? Those crazy attachment ones? I don't think so, man. Unless she's getting manipulated too or something like that. Like FB, whoever that is, probably. Or, I don't know. Okay, we're back here that they can't make it. Deja vu. A trick of the mind. Oh, do they have plans? Has a Rhino tournament. Crap, I should have gone, right? So we got that piece. Oh my. Okay. Okay, we're gonna talk about the cuteness thing. You're cute. Right, we're gonna bam. You're gonna take the costume. Hopefully I'm not going past anything that's actually slightly different. I don't think it would be. It's only when he talks, I would imagine. This, I tend... Oh yeah, the uniform discussion. Yeah, we got that part. I can start skipping through some of these, huh? Was a photo shoot? Yeah, perv. Got it. Got it. I did this, what, 2 hours ago, I suppose? And the panty thing? Yep. We can rip through this now, everybody. Okay, hold on. Suzuwa. Let's see if anything changes here, because like way ago, she made a comment of remembering things, right? But I don't know how that works when things like this happen, you know? Yes. Is this like a short version of it? Because he was commenting along the way here, right? True nature works. Yeah, I still remember this. Making it up. I know. Teary eyes, make them stop fighting. Does he still get involved, or does he say something different this time around? I can't move a muscle. Oh. Okay, so she goes anyways. That was the difference there. Daru comes over to chat with okay, we got that part. This is crazy now, Dr. P. Holy gee, this is crazy, sis, okay? Can you hear me clicking like a maniac? It was a dream. It has to be a dream. It's fun. Barry smiles happily. Yeah, we don't have enough chairs. We talked about this. I can always F2 it, right? The salary thing. So skip through this. He doesn't say anything. So he's got less to say this time around, but she'll keep talking. Oh, that's and then bam, we're here. A bomb threat. Yeah, we got the... So it's his responses matter. Every last thing the same. I need to know. It was a dream. You've completed... Yeah, and she confirms this. To know the bounce. He doesn't say anything. But if it was a dream, then why? And then he responds. Keep the timeline moving in a direction. We're just going to go through a bunch of cycles of seeing Mayuri die. That'd suck. Like, no matter what. Until he, like, can snap out of this. He can, like, pull out of this. Or he's got to go further and further back, maybe. And that's going to take us to the beginning of the game. That'd be kind of crazy, because it's been, like, I don't know, 16, 20 hours. 16 hours, maybe? What was the save side? The save file said it, and I already forgot. What's wrong with her? Does she know about what's to happen? Nothing's going to happen. The break-in was a dream. But no matter how hard I try to convince myself of that, I can't shake the icy hand clutching my heart. I can't breathe. Even though it's hot and humid, my body shivers. I remember this feeling too, from the dream. Did I choose wrong? Was I granted a second chance only to let it go to waste? A soft feeling against my fingers. I look down to see Mayuri's hand holding mine. When I look up, I see worry written in her face. I reflexively look towards the door. If the dream wasn't a dream then, any second now? 5 men. Movement's professional. Carrying a gun. Spread out. Bam. Weapons. Boom. Recognize each of them. Bam. Deny now. Bam. Bam. Remember it's supposed to. Yeah. Boom. Told myself ways to say yeah. Bam. 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 Grind to a halt. Now he's less active in this, but I mean, because he's like stunned, he's trying to figure out what the hell. Like he's actually re-experiencing time and deja vu and stuff like that. But he knows he's going to be re-experiencing this, like unless he does something about this. But okay, then we're going to repeat some of her lines to get us back to Rintaro. Is there even a chance? Says that with us. Okay, you can resist. You can't resist. Come with us. We don't need. Cannot refuse. He could call her out or something. I'm not sure, man. I don't know how he stops this. In reply, bam, gun instead of phone. Happening again. Come with us. Now. Bam. Nothing comes out but a pitiful wheeze. I turn to Kurisu to help. Kurisu is staring at Mayuri. She looks as if she might start crying at any second. I turn to Daru. He's shaking. His lips move as if to speak, but nothing comes out. Someone, anyone, please, stop her. Stop Moeka. She looks pretty sad. I mean, like something's going on here, right? Time slows to a crawl. Pull the trigger. Bam, we see it again. Shh. He's going to be in this loop. It's going to make him crazy, man. He's actually going to become mad. And then we're going to have the Suzuha come in, right? Bam. He freaks out. Dips, arms, and then bam. Okay, she dies. She freaks out. She's dead. Dead again. Repetition. Friend, it's the same. I knew it would be. Bro, you could have peaced out, man. Peace out, man. That's the same. That's the same. So, bam. She drops her gun. Get down. And then, kabam. I actually want to see if that changed. The next events transpire exactly as I remember. Suzuha appears in the doorway, knocking down the first man before anyone can react. She then proceeds to dispatch the remaining men with a series of swift, precise maneuvers. Bam. I'm sure you're just hearing click, 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 click. And it's what it is. I'm sure there's another button. But the skip, I think, skips like the entire scene. I think that might be for replays if you want to check like changes or differences and stuff. But this would not be the time to do it, you know. And I don't remember what the other key, well, whatever. Either way, you're going to be hearing me spam clicking. Headgear, hesitation, right? Okay, blah, blah. He takes it back. Let's see if he says anything different. No time to argue. Grab him with snake. Bam. Pfft, missed. Bam. Bam. And then we're going to do it again. We're going to try something different this time, man. This is reality. It wasn't a dream. I burn the fact into my mind as I prepare to leap. Was it like, I guess because now he's like to confirm with himself. To not doubt his sanity. Please give me one more chance. The world explodes into light. It's gonna go crazier and crazier, man. I mean, yeah, there's no world line thing. It's literally a time change here. Bam. So 4, just before 5. I can't. Okay, something crushing my. Okay, here we go. So coming back to convulsive, struck by lightning. He'll get used to it. I am. Ooh, Okabe Rintaro. He uses his name. Power of names. Identity. Confirmation. Declaration. Nice. With the pain comes a torrent of emotions, sorrow, longing, hope, joy that threatens to wash away my psyche. However, only one thing matters. It worked again. I quickly returned to the lounge. You surprised me. I almost crashed into Kurisu. Don't startle me like that. Is it just before 5 on the 13th? Here we go, here we go. Now we have like Rintaro on a mission. I pat Kurisu on the shoulders, almost in an embrace. You're a genius. What's gotten into you? Stop manhandling me. It's gross. I scramble for my phone. Nice. Nice. Answer the phone right now with the message. With the voicemail. Please leave your message after the beep. Contact me at once, okay? At once! I hang up. I look at my watch again. It's just past 5. Thank God for the time leap machine. It makes me shiver to imagine what would have happened without it. I have 3 hours until Mueka kills Mayuri. Everything's going to be okay. That's plenty of time to escape. Let's find out first. I'll meet up with Mayuri and leave Akiba. We can go to Ikebukuro. Wait, what if they're watching our house? Maybe we should hop the bullet train and get out of Tokyo entirely. Well, that's why we got that one. It's not going to happen because they're shutting that down, right? We need to find Mayuri. Okay, Okabe, you look kind of crazy. What's wrong? Kurisu and Daru look at me with concern. Both of you get out of here now. Like, he could tell them everything that's about to happen because he could say, I'm from the future. Like, I just used that thing. It worked, you know? And we're all going to, like, well, people are going to die. Like, he could just say things and they would believe him, I think. What's this about? I check my wallet. I only have 9,000 yen and some change. I'll need to stop by an ATM and withdraw everything I have. Is this another one of your fantasies? That's the thing. Right? That's the thing. Kurisu shrugs her shoulders unfunded. I don't have time to answer her. I sit beside her and dash out of the lab. That's crazy. Here we go. Run full speed for the shrine. Naturally, I have to stop for breath before... Yeah, sun setting. Temperature hasn't dropped. Of course, I'm not good. No, he wasn't. We knew this earlier on. You can't be running around like this. Oh, shit. No, it wasn't time for that. Finding Mayuri. Find Lukako. She bows her head. What's wrong? Where's Mayuri? She already left. This is the time travel entanglement stories that we're really dropping into now. Because the more he learns, like, he can go back. She's already going to be there. It happens anyways. Then he's got to go back. He doesn't come here and waste time because she's already not here. So he can go somewhere else to check for her. Oh, man, this is going to be crazy. This whole chapter is going to be this chaos, man. Catch my breath. Went back to the lab? I think so. That doesn't make sense. I know she comes to the lab around 6:30. It's still 5:30. No matter how slowly you walk, it shouldn't take more than 20 minutes to get to the lab. So what was she doing for the extra 40 minutes? We don't have time for this. She didn't say she was dropping by somewhere? No, I didn't ask. Is something wrong? Oh my god. I better check the lab. We miss each other. Boom, coming back. We don't have a time rate. This doesn't actually show the timer, does it? I forget how this... I don't think it does. Address book. No, I don't think it does. Maybe the internet? No. Change settings? No. Yeah. Where's Mary? Did she come back? They're all clueless, right? So this man is breaking down. He's freaking out here, man. But I still can't relax. Every minute, every second is precious. Each moment I waste brings me closer to Mary's death. I need to find Mayuri. Isn't she at Lukashi? Not anymore. Jesus. Ferris? But that didn't... Yeah, that wouldn't be it. May Queen and the Shrine. She wouldn't be at the May Queen. There is no May Queen. It's the other one. Doesn't exist. Okay, on this world line. Shit. What a mess. It could be this. Could be Steins Gate, man. It could be what needs to happen, you know? The decision of Steins Gate, right? That's the whole thing. This could be the thing that needs to happen. I don't know, man. Because they mentioned that enough to us for it to have to matter, you know? Oh my god, man. Just tell them they're gonna believe you, man. Oh, there we go. Bam, just dropped. There you go. Oh. Cern's after us. In 2 hours, their men will break in and kill Mayuri. Get out while you still can. For real? Can you get in touch with Kurisu? Man, in 2 hours? How do you know that? Pause for a moment. He looks towards the development room where the time leap machine is sitting. Bam! No way you used it. I nod gravely. Shit. Here we go. Kick Tattoo out of the lab and send him home. He promised to call Kurisu for me and tell her to stay at the hotel, but a few minutes later, she calls me directly and demands an explanation. It takes some effort, but I managed to convince her to do as I say. They would believe her. They would leave him, I mean. Yeah. Now we just need Mayuri. But this isn't how it ends. Like, this is going to get crazier. It has to get crazier. We're not at the end yet. There's no way. It's just the best plan. Bam, hotel. Mayuri's safe. Doesn't matter. Mweka can have it. My top priority is to prevent Mayuri's death. Sweat accumulates on my forehead, rolls down my face. Okay. You could probably tell her too. She'd get it. She would know, and they have the whole connection piece to the TV now too. So. Before the attack, she left as soon as she heard about the bomb threat, almost as if she knew something was going to happen. That's the trigger point for her timeline. But that's the thing, we've already moved to different world lines. So, like, we're not even, like, her future timeline in this world line might not actually be the same anymore as the timeline she came back from, which was the 571015 timeline, world line. If she actually did the same, like the same idea of like the brain, no, it's not. No, she's legitimately here. She's a body. She's a successful teleport, like the full body teleport. Rentaro is a mind teleport. A teleport, time travel, time slide, time shift. Party. Hope you got room for more, cause you can't. Okay, we need Braun to get the hell out of here so you can talk freely. I guess I'm still an outsider. That's not it? He's gotta go. Bro, peace out. Go back to work or something. Let my part-timer join your little club. You owe her, remember? It's thanks to her. It's thanks to her pally that I let y'all. Oh my god. Ah, jeez. I let you off the hook for shaking the building last time. Oh my god. My belly? Hey, Suzuha has recovered her jacket. She's properly dressed now. I can see that. She's got a fine belly. Stop it, perv. I'm standing right here, you dirty old man. The party's canceled. I'm sorry, part-time warrior, but please go home today. Canceled? Yeah, sorry. Attempt to smile. Okay, I thought he was just a dirty old man. Let's see, our tease, sharper than I thought, or maybe he's just telling me to stop shaking the building. I got in a fight with Mayuri. Things are a little complicated right now, that's all. That's the best lie I can manage. Oh my god, oh my god. How about we don't say that? Points across the street. Oh. She notices as she waves. And her ditzy smile. Mayuri! Weren't you fighting? She looks happy to see you. Oh shit, I ignore Suzuha and run to Mayuri. The clock on my phone says 6:33. Hey, where are you going? I wasted precious time talking to Suzuha. Now that I've secured Mayuri, we need to get as far away from Akiba as possible. I mean, if he has to do this again, he avoids all of that and just runs down the street. I don't know if well, but then he'd have to like stumble on her legit. Well, maybe the bag. It's like have a store name or something on it or something. Grab her hand. Run to the station. Forget it. Just run. Oh shit. Can't get the image of Mayuri's death out of my mind. I won't let him kill her. I won't. Mayuri gives no further resistance. She follows obediently, quickly matching my pace. I forgot that she's faster on her feet than I am. That's right from the beginning of the game. Gasping for air, Mayuri, however, might as well be strolling along for all the difficulties she's having. How can she be so ditzy, yet so athletic at the same time? Oh my god. Go, 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 go. The sun has already set. I don't know. Are they getting tracked? I wonder. If no matter where he goes, like... No, there's no way. They would... I don't know. Maybe it could be his phone for all we know, right? No stopping until we're on the train. I do my best to keep pace. You're covered in sweat. You shouldn't push yourself. You're not good at exercise. I love how much they set that up, though, for it to really matter in the climax, you know? That he's just not made out for this shit, you know? Why does my phone keep buzzing during this game, man? I never get messages or calls. Never get this. Your attention, please. Okay, bam. Line suspended. That's the thing. You're done. He'd have to cut some time off here. Get here before this. Maybe still get on a train. And then it might be the last train out of the station at least. I complete. Oh no, he literally forgot. Jesus. Well, I don't know, man. I've gone quiet now just to kind of immerse myself in the reading, but oh, a face I've never seen. He's not one of the 5 who broke into the lab. FB? Come with us. Who are you? Instead of answering, the man makes a grab for my arm. I jerk away and try to escape, but the man moved to block us again. If you resist, we'll kill you. Seren! They're with Moeka. She must have planned for this in advance. A chill runs up my spine. We made a terrible mistake. When we hacked into CERN, I realize that now. Though it's far too late. Are you going to kill us with all these witnesses around? This isn't a game. I feel something cold against my back. I don't realize what it is at first. Then it hits me. A gun. My blood goes cold. Am I going to die here? I mean, if he dies, he's done. I guess there's other versions of him. That's true. But how would they get the information? well, that's a thing. There'd be other versions of him in all those other world lines that technically would still all be dealing with Moeka breaking into the apartment at that time. Right? They'd be variants of all of that. No, some would, but some wouldn't. So that there might always be... That's crazy, though, because it's not the same Mayuri, then. That he'd be going back safe. Jeez, okay, stop thinking about this. Just don't get in a knot. Just keep going. No, I can't give up. She won't die. The future. Oh, that was too much. Too fast. The crowd at the station is thicker. Blah, blah, blah. Personnel. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Yeah. Bam. Oh. Oh. Then it gets... What? What that? Wait. What happened? Suddenly a fight breaks out nearby. It looks like some people are trying to shove their way through. This could be our chance. A tide of people surges into us, knocking the man. Oh, it was just a random thing that happened. It was like Suzuo or something like that. But no, I don't know. Okay. Okay. So they take advantage of the chaos to peace out. Yeah, but that's not going to get him anywhere. There's no trains, man. 4 men walking together up ahead suddenly stop and turn to face us. They're everywhere, man. Eyes are everywhere, man. Start working towards spread the light. Bam. Bam. Trapped. That stepping is messing me up. But as we pass UPX, several men on the bridge point at us and shout something. Yeah, it's a full-on entrapment here. This is still... Let me think this through. Oh no, no, okay, okay. Hariti Shrine. I look back. Just trying to localize myself here. No, no, okay. Streets of Akiba are filled with agents of CERN. Like maybe there's a version of this that plays out where Kurisu is. Yeah, but why would? Oh, her hotel. Was her hotel part of like the building? Because he finds her in the building, right? Like in the basement of the thing at the beginning of the game. It's not a hotel. Was it a hotel? That the Nakabashi thing was in? No. No, no, no. No, I don't think so. That doesn't make sense. Bam. Flashback. Nowhere to run. Okay. I see. Despair seizes my heart. Is escape impossible? We're just kids playing at science in the safety of our tiny little lab. Our enemy is a multinational conspiracy willing to kill anyone who gets in their way. Were we doomed from the start? No. No matter what, we must get away. Leading Mayuri by the hand, I push my way through the crowd, then jump the fence onto the road. How about Mayuri? Yo. Something strikes me with crushing force, sending me tumbling across the pavement. Oh my god, I come to a stop several meters away. My body is racked with intense pain. Oh my god. We're about to find out what happens when he gets caught, like he gets taken out. I try to brush it off, and my hand comes away slick with blood. I grit my teeth. What's this? Mayor is lying on the pavement a few meters away. I reach out to her. Oh my god. A Steins Gate man. It's maybe the Steins Gate man. Did the impact kill her? Oh my god. It's crazy how light this game starts, you know, but it's not like it just starts that way. It's like a solid crunch of hours of gameplay, which makes you think you're just playing this silly ass game, you know. And then it turns into this, you know. Moeka, I've stopped them. Crazy. She's talking to someone on her phone. They should be tracking us the whole time. His phone, man. Mayuri is dead. She looks down at me with eyes cold enough to freeze my blood. Why? Why did you kill her? Because you ran. That wasn't it. You would have killed her no matter what. Mustering my strength, I leap up and throw myself at Moeka. She goes down hard. I hear her head smack against the pavement. I stand up and look around. Moeka is dazed and unable to stand, but I see certain agents making their way towards us through the crowd. I've got to get out of here. I take a step. A sharp pain stabs through my body. The crash must have broken a bone in my leg. It doesn't matter. I have to get to the lab and time leap again. That's the only way to save Mayuri. I look back at the site of the accident and Moeka is slowly regaining her feet, but Mayuri remains limp and motionless on the road. It breaks my heart to leave Mayuri lying there, but I have no choice. I have to go back to the lab. There's no way. He's got a broken leg, or a broken bone, maybe. Like, fighting the pain of my broken leg, I managed to drag myself. How did no agents chase him? CERN's men didn't chase me? Nobody's at the lab when I arrive. Oh, is it gone? Oh. If I'm not careful, I may lose consciousness. My vision is blurry. It's hard to focus. My left arm is numb. Oh, no. Look at the headset here. Is that the same headset that... He's got to turn on... He's got to turn on the TV, though. I failed to protect her. I'm sorry, Mary. I'm sorry. Choking back my tears, I frantically pound on the keyboard. Police sirens echo in the distance. Moeka hit Mayuri in front of hundreds of witnesses. They'll probably take her in for questioning. Even if CERN bails her out somehow, she should be stuck for at least a couple of hours. The real problem is her men. Stern's hit squad. Come after me. Injured, yep. Headgear? Yeah, but hold on. It's not gonna work. Because he needs Suzuha to like turn on the TV, man. Of course I should. I curse my weakness. What am I waiting for? So am I for activate the time leap machine? Oh, so the TV was left turned on? He made a comment. I think there was a comment up here, but I don't. The game wouldn't mess something up like that. I don't think. I remember to break into the Braun Tube workshop to turn on the 24-inch CRT. My body is drenched in sweat, and I can't stop shivering. Everything hurts, especially my right side. They could have showed maybe a clip of him getting to the Braun storefront, and then up the stairs. Like one little clip here for this line. Would have connected that a little bit better. But probably keep the pace, right? The rush of it all. He's going back a little bit earlier, because I think that was 56 last time. Oh my god. This is crazy. Yeah. Man, I'm stuck in this situation. Yeah. He's got to get there early because he's got to catch her before the other derailments happen. Where's Mary? Bam. Dozing. Karisu, who was dozing off next to me, wakes up with a jerk. Sound of my voice. Don't shout. I've been working all night, so let me rest. Where's Mary? Here we go. What's wrong with you? Now you can just tell them right now. Don't waste any more time. Don't freak out. Trying to question, think, consider every possibility. Damn, why did I forget? Oh, before I time leaped, I should have asked Mary where she was today. Oh my god, shit, man. Wait, I know. Last time we failed because we went to Akihabara Station. I should have known that CERN would be watching. This time, we'll take a taxi to another station, then hide somewhere until things calm down. For now, all I can do is wait for Mary to return. It's driving me crazy. I consider explaining the situation to Kurisu and Daru, but I just don't have the strength to do that right now. Besides, I don't want to get them involved. I'll take care of it myself. I won't let any of my friends die. Ooh. It's probably could go wrong in a different way. As before, the Braun 2 workshop closes early. Mary appears as Suzuha and Mr. Braun are leaving. Bam. We get to that moment here. To the station, precautions, detention booms have shut down. We managed to make it to the station without being stopped. But when we get there, I see a group of men. Okay, we're in the subway station. Now we don't get any context of like Mayuri freaking out. Also, he doesn't have to exhaust himself running like a maniac, I suppose. Mayuri hasn't said a word about my strange behavior. This is the third time I've led her on this escape, but each time she follows me without complaint. Does she really trust me that much? Maybe she can feel my desperation. That's why I want so badly to save her. We've been together for more than a decade. She's like a little sister to me. I'll leap as many times as it takes. Tilts her head quizzically. I realize that I'm staring at her. Maybe she hasn't a lot of questions, but she'll wait for now. Has a lot of questions. But once it's over, I want you to tell me everything, okay? I promise. Mayuri smiles happily at that answer. That's right. While we wait for the train, I should ask Mayuri about her whereabouts today. If I have to leap again, I'll need all the information I can get. I got an email from Fubuki-chan. A thread came loose on her costume. I went to fix it. Where does she live? We met at the Starbucks at UPX. So that's where she was. Just then, an announcement plays from the PA station for everything stopped in 20 minutes. Bam. Right now, Mweka should be in Akihabara. Everything is going to be alright. Unless they can do some reads or something like that. Or they get information back from the future or something. I don't even know. Like, not the future, the time. It wasn't that like, machine that Suzuha had. They could detect like variances. Oh, but that was variances in the world line. Not for something like this. Train is arriving. Hurry. Door comes closer. About the party tonight. It got cancelled, but we should definitely... Mayuri! Suddenly Mayuri disappears? Oh no. No way. There she is, leaning out over the tracks. She's off balance, as if she stumbled, or someone pushed her. No way. She seems to hang there for a moment, and then the train comes screaming into the station. No way, man. I hear a sound from under the train. I can't describe it, but it makes me instantly nauseous. Oh my god. What? Tiny, adorable, a cute black rabbit pouch slung over her shoulder. Tenoji Nei. She looks up at me. Her eyes are wide. She with a hugger or something? And knocked her off balance? No. Traumatized for life. It's a choice of the Steins Gate, man. He can't fight this. It's meant to happen. In every timeline, Mayuri is supposed to be dead. That's the thing. No matter how much he tries, he's never going to break this. Oh my god. I don't go after her. Instead, I peek timidly through the gap between the train and the... No, don't do that. Oh, man. Jesus. What a chapter, huh? And now we're just going... Back he goes. It's going to be earlier than 4:13. Yep. 3:45. Let's keep going back. Let's go backwards. Let's go. Peter claimed that his time machine takes 1 hour of subjective time to travel 10 years. I don't know if ours has the same behavior, but now is not the time to find out. 10 years. I have no business that far back. There was a comedy made earlier on about having had... No, wait. What was the comment? The pains in his eyes? That might mean that he literally will go back 10 years ago to when they were 10 years ago. What was the line he said? He said a line that made me think that if he had that, he had an ability for that long, it likely came because he caused it in the future. To have something earlier. I mean, that he would have jumped earlier. You know what I'm saying? Let's move on. Though she's actually eating pre-cooked chicken from the convenience store instead of her usual juicy chicken #1. She had to switch because she can't warm up frozen chicken in the microwave, which is now a dedicated part of the time leap machine. I was right to come back 5 hours. Mayuri is still in the lab. But what the hell happened back there? It hurts, but I forced myself to recall the horrifying scene. Yeah. So that didn't work. That can't be right. Nei has a habit of jumping on Mayuri and greeting. She was probably just being her usual affectionate self. He might be coming to realize now the one thing he's not saying. For every time he's joked about it, he's not accepting that fate is fate. Steins Gate. Steins Gate, man. Yeah, man, just say it. You have to say it. You have to come to terms with it, man. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so get the taxi this time. How's this gonna go wrong? Let's see her die again. This whole chapter is just gonna be Mayuri death montage. Holy shit. Her car's waiting inspection stands up for 3 hours. This can't be a coincidence. Once again, I feel the malice of fate manipulating the situation. Is Mayuri going to die again? If I'd known it was going to turn out like this, I'd have ditched the taxi hours ago. It's not too late. I should pay the driver and get off. Just then someone knocks on the window. Uh-oh. He's holding a knife. Oh, another assassin. Jesus. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh. Another man gets in the passenger seat. He points a gun at the driver and says something to him. Strain trains from Mayuri's body. Her eyes close slowly. A tear. Shit. Yeah. Feel the last breath against my skin. They killed her again. Why? Why can't I save her? Why won't you let me save her? Who decided that Mayuri must die? Moeka? CERN? Or does the world itself wish for Mayuri's death? I won't accept that. I clench my jaw and throw myself forward, driving my forehead into the killer's nose. He falls back. I shout to the driver. Open the door! Man. I crawl out of the taxi and take off running through the traffic jam. After hours of running, I make it back to the lab. Why don't they run after him and stop him? Like, they'd be trained men. He'd be exhausted and, you know, I have to leap again. Bam! Zipperoo! 3:49? Okay. 6 hours to the past. Huh. There has to be a way. Man. I explain that someone is going to kill Mayuri 6 hours from now, but without any proof that there's someone after her, they have no choice but to turn us away. It's past 6 by the time we leave the station, and we're left with no choice but to keep running. I wish that I could blame my previous failures on bad luck. We could try Ochinomizu or Shinbashi again, and maybe this time she won't die. But I don't have the courage to try those routes again. At the same time, we can't stay in Akiba. We're running out of options. Subway trains and taxis all out. Attempting escape by those means will get Mayuri killed. So my heart tells me. Perhaps the fear is irrational, but I can't put it out of my mind. I've seen her die a half dozen times already. Shot, stabbed, torn to pieces. I can't go through that again. We take refuge in Yodobashi camera. I thought we could keep hiding there indefinitely, but just after 7 we hear an explosion in front of the station. Yodobashi goes into chaos. Policemen appear and start evacuating the store. When I try to explain the situation, an officer shouts terrorist and pulls his gun. This can't be happening. This isn't America. Oh, Jesus. Japanese police officers don't shoot without provocation. Oh my god. Mayuri dies. It happens so fast. Oh my god. The policeman shoots her right in the head. I don't know if he was a real policeman or a CERN assassin in disguise. It doesn't matter. I can't deny it any longer. The world itself is killing Mayuri. There we go. 2:30. A little sooner. Go. Playing the game backwards. This time I don't leap into action immediately. Instead, I sit on the couch and collect my thoughts. Well, you got an extra hour to figure it out, I suppose. Cause and effect. Why does Mayuri die? Huh. At first I thought that it was Moeka and her hit squad sent by CERN to steal our time machine, but as I left back in time again and again, the cause of Mayuri's death kept changing. Yeah, that could have been possible. Each time, different way. What does that mean? Channel convinced real time traveler. Well, yeah. Strike first. I send Moeka an email. I need to talk to you about our time machine. Meet me alone. I designate the roof of Radican. Okay, this is a good Good angle here. I like it. Dr. Nekabashi presentation. Cancel naturally. There's nobody here, but I mean, everything kind of started going south with whatever the hell happened here, right? So I hid in the shadows and wait with bated breath. About 30 minutes later, I hear the door open. Weka. Okay. Oh my god. She doesn't look like she's herself, though, you know? Well, she's... Yeah. I take a gun out of my shirt. It's not real. It's feature gadget number 1, the bit particle gun. Jesus. It's just a toy ray gun with a remote control attached. Obviously a bluff, but all I could prepare on such short notice. Oh my god. I run up behind Moeka and shove the bit particle gun into her back. Don't move. Hands up. Just like a Hollywood movie. But this isn't a movie. This is real. It's so cliche. And she isn't an actress. She's a murderer. After Moeka raises her hands, I feel through her clothes. Sure enough, she's carrying a gun. I take it from her and press it to Moeka's back in place of the bit particle gun. Sorry to disappoint you. The first gun was a toy. Talk. I know you were sent by CERN. How? How? You want to know how? My frustration and rage boil over. Because of her, Mayuri. I came from the future. That's how. That's crazy. You think I'm lying? I've repeated the last several hours a half-dozen times already. I've lost count of how many times exactly, and I haven't slept at all the entire time. Strangely, I'm not tired at all. I know what you're planning. Around 7, you're going to stop the trains. You want to prove it? This is how you prove it. Attack the lab with your men. Kill Mayuri. I'm a time leaper. I could kill her now. It would be easy. But no, I need information. Here we go. Who are you people? Rounders. I mean, I don't think it's... Maybe it's not certain at all, right? Like, they didn't say that. It's a whole different group, you know? I guess she values her own life, even though she has no problem depriving other people of theirs. I mean, unless I did get that. I'm forgetting, but I don't think so. I don't think so. He's been saying that because that's been what's in his head, you know? Wait, no. When she takes out the lab, does she say that? Oh my god, come on. I'm playing in the same couple hours here. Rounders? What does that mean? How are you related to CERN? By email. No, speak. The Rounders are an organization separate from CERN. Covert operations. We don't exist. Like a private army? No. Our mission is to find and acquire IBM 5100s. They were collecting them all up. That's why the price went up. They send us around the world. We collect them. Why? The hell? When I met her, she was looking for an IBM 5100. These days, they're nearly impossible to find. People will pay millions just to get. Okay, what the fuck? Is that because CERN has been hunting them down? How many rounders are there? This is crazy. Come on, man. I don't know. So she's not important enough to be told. Was it you who stole our IBM 5100? Market doesn't answer. Why does CERN need IBM 5100s to keep hackers out? Maintaining secrecy is the highest priority for CERN. What are they hiding? We already know they've killed hundreds of test subjects with their time travel experiments. We didn't need an IBM 5100 to find that out. Are you saying the IBM 5100 database has information more sensitive than that? I don't know. Because you're just an agent. By tone sarcastic. He's not fucking around anymore though. Like all his voices are gone all of a sudden, huh? He's in Daro right now. Like he's... Why did you attack the lab? Or rather, why will you attack the lab? Isn't it obvious? Because we hacked into CERN? 3 reasons. First, because of what you know. We were ordered to silence you. So CERN did know about the hacking? Second, for the time machine. The one you made. They want our time machine. CERN must be trying to monopolize time travel technology. Third, the reason it happens today. You plan to make your time machine public. How does she know that? We made that decision right after the time leap machine was completed. That was only a few hours ago. That's why I was ordered. Take us in. You killed Mayuri. She is unnecessary. But that doesn't mean you can just take her out. I nearly pulled the trigger. You made the time machine. She is expendable. Those are my orders. But then, CERN will hold you prisoner. Okay, so there's still an alignment with CERN. Force you to complete their time travel research. Oh my God. Have you done this before? How many lives have you ruined for CERN's research? I do as I'm told. I was a fool to consider you my friend. I live for CERN. I live for FB. I'll do anything if FB tells me to. What? John Titor? There's no one else it could be. Me? I don't have time for this. I mean, it could be, but I don't think so. Just because of that, the way that other story plot played out. Like, it's that who I think. I dig the gun into Max's back. Unless that was the red herring, maybe? I mean, if you want to live, you'll call your friends. Call FB. Cancel. Shakes her head. I don't have the authority. This guy, crazy serious considering Jesus how the game started, man. I can't do it. Is he? Will he? I'm not a killer. My hands are trembling, just like Mweka's were before she shot Mayuri. Why? Why did you kill her? She was hesitating. She didn't want to pull the trigger. But she did. You didn't want to kill her, did you? So why? How does she know that shit? The moment hasn't happened yet. Just obeys. I don't care about your authority. You don't. Oh, FB. I've never. Something hard stabs into my back. A chill runs through my body. There's someone behind me. Is he with Mweka? You lied. I'm ready to pull the trigger in cold blood. We promised to meet alone. Man. You could just take her out. And then, as long as he gets back to the machine, then he could teleport again. Time travel again. Shift again. He just said to leap again. There we go. Jeez, come on. Even if you do that, even though I'm still pointing the gun at her, Mweka steps away and turns to face me. Her eyes are cold, her expression unreadable. Of course. You'll still be held prisoner. Forever. Takes the gun from my hand. I'm unable to resist. Oh, God. Oh, shit. I'm sorry about the hacking. Just please, don't kill anyone. Knockout. Man. How can this get corrected, man? Oh my God. This is crazy. The world itself wants her dead. That is the choice of the Steins Gate. There it is. That was the line I was waiting for. Steins Gate? There's no such thing. Those words have no meaning. Yeah, this is crazy. That's what's crazy. It's just some nonsense I made up to sound cool. Oh my God. Steins Gate doesn't exist, but fate does. Fate, God, the will of the universe, an absolute force that no one can resist. It exists, and it has sentenced Mayuri to death. I wake up in the back of a station wagon. The windows are coated with black film, so I can't tell where we are. I feel a throbbing pain in the back of my head. My hands are tied behind me. What time is it? How long have I been unconscious? There's a man with me inside the car. I recognize him from a previous time leap. He's the one who stabbed Mayuri in the taxi. The man seems to notice I've woken up, but he doesn't speak. He just waves his gun menacingly, as if to say that there's no hope of escape. The dashboard clock reads 7:30. I look out the window again. Through the film, I managed to make out a street sign. We're close to the lab. Has the attack already happened? Maybe I left. I told everyone, including Mary, to run. If she did, as I said, she won't die by their hands. But that doesn't mean she's safe. If I don't do something, Moeka's going to take the time leap machine away. What will happen then? CERN can have the machine if it will save Mary. The problem is that it won't. Not when the world itself is determined to kill her. As long as the time leap machine remains in my hands, I can keep trying to fix things. I'll leap again and again until I find a way to save her. But if I lose the machine, then the future is decided. A future within Mary. I have to get it. I have to get to it before they do, even if that means I might get shot. As long as I survive to reach the time leap machine, everything will be alright. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, man. My bound hands limit me to headbutts and kicks, but I somehow managed to knock down the man guarding me and escape. My chest and neck are covered in blood. I must have been shot during the struggle, but thanks to the adrenaline pumping through my body, I barely feel any pain. Jesus, I can still move. That's all that matters. I run up the stairs with my hands still tied. I can only pray that I'll be able to operate the time leap machine quickly enough. They're in the lab. So are Moeka and her men. When I open the door and burst in, everyone looks at me in surprise. Aye. When she sees my tattered body, Mary runs up to me with tears in her eyes. Wait. I try to stop her. In the corner of my eye, I see Moeka take aim at Mary. I try to put myself between them. I try to cover Mary with my body. Pop. Oh, but a man grabs me from behind and pulls me back. I watch helpless Mary's tiny body drops to the floor. She's gone. Again. No red splat this time. What happens next is the same as before. Suzuha defeats the Rounders, and Kurisu helps me time leap. Bam. 1 hour into this. Oh, back to 456. Okay. Because now he knows it's like useless anyways, right? To go back earlier, he can't really do anything. So when it subsides, I find myself again in the lab. It's just before 5. I have 2.5 hours before Mary dies. I find myself staring at the time leap machine. This thing is the reason for Moeka's attack. If only we had never built a phone wave. If only we had never sent those D-mails. Perhaps the future might be different instead of the nightmare it promises now. Would anything change if I broke it? Just smashed it to pieces right here? In a rush of delirium, I grab a chair and lift it high over my head. Just as I am about to bring it crashing down on the infernal machine, a voice cries out. Here comes Kurisu. Are you trying to break the machine? You don't have to break it. I mean, there's another option, right? Try to get out of this. But I mean, if Mary will still die, and then he won't have a way to time leap. Because the inevitable will happen, and then he's fucked. He needs to break this thing before it becomes a thing. He needs to go way, like, 2 weeks back. He just needs to not go down these paths, you know? And he would know if he could manage to get that far back, he would be able to do it. He could just, he just get far enough back where the TV is on. What the hell just happened? Oh, where the TV is on so that he can, like, leap every time he has access. Oh, wait. Because right, they've only ever had it turned on once. So you could do 2 hops, but with the headset. Because that just happened. Yeah. Only saving her the fear of the outcome stayed in my hand. Right, there it is. Right. Are you listening? I can't deal with this, not now. You have to. I flee from the lab. They'd have to know something's crazy because he's not talking to the other voices, he's not bringing up characters. That would be the sign for them, right? To kind of realize something's not right. He stops fucking around with them. Imagine I must look like I crawled out of a grave. Soon I get fed up with the crowd around the station and escape to the pedestrian overpass. Gets us back. Wow. What's this all about? Punk band displays the weather forecast. Okay. Friday the 13th. I didn't even catch that. I looked up there how many times? Jesus. 2 hours until the attack. I don't belong here. The bridge I'm sitting on has become a date spot for couples. I see them standing here and there, gazing at the cityscape with their arms around each other. Somehow they never seem to tire of the dull, unchanging scenery. Well, they got each other. Mary's about to die. Wow. Oh, but this is problematic, right? This will take us to the beginning of the game. This is what I was trying to work out earlier. Is how do we get to Radican, where he finds the body? That's crazy though, because that would have been in the future. Man, so we got a future flash forward of an event. It wasn't of the time. Oh man, let's just keep going. No. But yeah. Oh, don't say Christina. Right now? What time is it now? Because if you said Kurisu there, she'd take him serious, you know? Like, because he never does that. Huh. It's long ago. What that happened? Then maybe he has to make a choice, one or the other, maybe? Is the trap he gets stuck in? Because this is how this all started, to make sure she doesn't die, no? I mean, not that that's how it started, but he had the flashback of it happening. That's what that's what I thought as a player. Shit. I can't see. Okay, I realize that now. Relive it today again and again, only to taste the same despair each time has taught me one important lesson. Alone, I am powerless. Alone, I have no hope. Help me. Tell me what happened. I know you used the time leap machine. I look up in surprise. Doesn't meet my stare. Instead, she leans on the guardrail and gazes down at the plaza in a usual frown. You get a phone call and suddenly you're like a different person. Damn. It was obvious. She's the one who explained it. I came here 3 hours in the future. What happened? They killed Mayuri. I lowered my head, trying to hold back tears. Then I explained about CERN and Weka and about how Kurisu herself activated the time leap machine and made this possible. I tell her about my previous leaps. I explain that the world itself wants Mayuri dead, that I can't save her no matter how I try. I keep talking for 30 minutes straight. During that time, Kurisu hardly says a word. It's all my fault. Talking to Kurisu lets me sort out everything I've done, everything I've seen. I shouldn't have told Daru to hack CERN. I shouldn't have asked you to build a time machine. I shouldn't have made Moeka a labman. Mayuri's death is all my fault. That's why I needed to bear the burden myself. I was resolved to do whatever it took to save Mayuri, never faltering, never giving up. And yet my resolve has already crumbled. If you know that Mayuri's going to die, then what are you doing wasting time here? Well, he's already tried everything. Kurisu's tone is haughty. Is that how I sound when I'm playing Hoyen Kyoma? When I'm playing Hoyen Kyoma. Look at that. I just don't get it anymore. What don't you get? How to save Mayuri? Based on what you said, I guess the chronology protection conjecture is true. No matter what I do, Mayuri dies. And that's why you keep time leaping. There's no guarantee that the machine is safe, you know. Lucy lowers her gaze and cups her chin, as she often does when assessing a problem. Even if the machine works perfectly, repeated use may have serious side effects. Well, for example, you may become disconnected from causality itself. You need to understand the risks if you're going to continue. Disconnected for causality? Meaning, it
It
happens all the time in sci-fi. You become trapped in a closed time loop, never aging, never dying, but doomed to repeat the same day for all eternity. Worst case, you may cease to exist entirely. What? Every trace of your existence will vanish. Nobody will remember you because your life will have never happened. And so, you're saying that that would save Mayuri. That's what you're saying. Well, unless time wants her to die anyways. Leaping through time is that dangerous. Humans are temporal beings. Look surprised. I was thinking of that quote too. I heard it from you first. When? This isn't the first time I've leaped? Right, of course. Squat's next to me. Oh man, but as the co-creator of the Time Leap machine, I can't recommend its continued use. Will you listen to my advice? I can't do it alone. I know that now. I need your help. I have to save Mayuri. I can't do it alone, but together we might have a chance. I want. I need to believe that. Please. Lend me your strength. Sighs. You're such a stubborn fool. What you've been through, I'm surprised it hasn't broken you already. Incredibly, she sounds concerned about me. She looks at me for a moment and turns away as if embarrassed. I'll help. Anyway, I'm not doing this for you, okay? I'm doing it for Mayuri. Yeah, of course. That, and I think you'll make a good test subject. Now you're talking like CERN. It's completely different. How so? I only experiment on you. Besides, mad scientists experiment on themselves all the time, don't they? I guess. I'm no longer afraid to leap time. To time leap. I'll do anything to save Mayuri. It's just a joke. Don't take it so seriously. Boop. Leap to an even earlier time. Yeah, of course. Right? I need a real plan to save Mayuri. Let's go. Back, shopping, boom, take care, bam. Money convinced them to go, but it works. Bam. I understand. Here we go. Experimentation time. Oh, yeah. She sets up the machine, turn it on, boom, cops it here. Look shocked when I return to the lab. They'll throw you in the slammer for breaking and entering. Yeah, well, whatever. I'll be gone. In a few seconds, it won't have happened. Facts. Some re-exposition here. Just in case we've forgotten. Or playing days apart, or weeks apart, or months apart, or years apart. Yeah, man. I was just thinking this. Literally, as I was speedy reading that, I was like, oh, I mean, thanks to reading Steiner, only I remember what it was like before the change. She might have just acknowledged her own identity, maybe? Because you can't collect data if you can't record the change. She's not going to remember anything. And then this existence isn't going to exist, technically, because it's going to get rewritten, or something. Like, it's going to fragment out. Like her, yeah, let's just keep going. Stop speculating on time travel stuff. 140. I completed the time. Okay, bam. Yep, barely. For Gisu, that happened only 5 hours ago. For me, it feels like weeks. Maybe it has been weeks. Nobody likes a man who can't remember dates. Be thankful. Then I make a habit of checking the time. I have a pretty good idea what happened when. Gisu finishes typing and turns to face me. Don't let go of your phone, ever. It's your lifeline. Your destination marker. As long as you keep it with you, you can leap to any time you want. But if you lose your phone, if someone else gets a hold of it, then if I leap to that time, my memories could overwrite theirs. I don't want to imagine what might happen next. Does anyone ever take his phone? I don't think so. Does Moeka ever let him take her phone? I don't think she did. That might be something there, man. She shows him the picture. He doesn't take the phone from her though. I'm pretty sure. And she's always got it on her, man. I don't know, man. Oops. If it breaks, then I can get a new phone with the same number, but there will still be a period of time of which I can't leave. Yeah. Never let go of your phone. Got it. Shit. That could be something for like the critical point of the plot. Oh, grins faintly and stands up after she's done typing. Don't forget, it was my math skills that turned the phone wave into a time leap machine. When you told me about your time leap, I took it as proof that my theories were right. I was happy it succeeded. I really was. I didn't doubt it was true for a second. I see. Just to be safe, I should probably give you a what phrase? A past phrase. What I want the most right now is my own fork. It doesn't mean anything, okay? You want your own fork? I already have my own spoon. Wait, that doesn't matter. Your timeline fork? Like a fork in the timeline? Everything's ready. Now, get out of here. I know, I didn't call it the phone wave. See ya. Peace. Be careful and remember, I'm always on your side. Okay. Touches my shoulder, then steps away. Okay.